Good morning and welcome to our daily learning video. Today's letter is the letter T. Can you say T? T. Well, if your name has a T, stand up. If your name has a T, stand up. If your name has a T, if your name has a T, if your name has a T, stand up. My name has a T. Well, today we're decorating the letter T with a toothbrush because T is for teeth. So I just took some paint and paintbrush that I use in my art supplies, not the toothbrush that I use. And I'm just painting the letter T with that toothbrush. It's a great idea to keep a toothbrush in your art supplies because it makes a great paintbrush. That's pretty cool. Well, this is what the letter T looks like. And now we're going to learn how to write the letter T. T is easy to write. It's just number 1 with a top. Let me show you. Make a number 1 with a top. Can you try to do that? 1 with a top. You can skywrite if you don't have any paper, or you can get this handwriting sheet or any kind of handwriting paper and make a letter T like this. The 1 goes upstairs and downstairs, and make a top by tracing the very top line. 1 with a top. 1 with a top. 1 with a top. Okay, now let's see if we can make a lowercase t. I like to say the big T has a big top hat and the little t has a belt right in the middle. Do you ever wear a belt? Maybe sometimes when you go to church. So make a 1 with a belt right in the middle. It also looks like a cross, doesn't it? A 1 with a belt. Jesus died on the cross for our sins. And this looks like a cross. Well, there you have it. That's how you make a letter T. I'm going to cheer for you because I know that you did a great job practicing. Thank you so much. And here's your sticker for handwriting today. And now we're going to talk about what letter T sounds like. Letter T says t, 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 t. Can you make that sound? Letter T says t, 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 t. Good job. Well, I have a song that you can use to practice that. It's a ticking clock song, and it makes you go like this, back and forth. Let's do that now. Tick, tock, tick, tock. That's the way the clock goes. It's not my song, so I'm going to put the link below so you can listen to the song and you can move back and forth. Tick, tock, tick, tock. And that'll hopefully help you remember that letter T sounds like a clock. Letter T says t, 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 like a ticking clock. Well, now that we know what letter T sounds like, let's blend with letter T. Can you remember what the vowels are? The vowels are A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. We're going to save U because we're going to learn that next, but we'll just blend with these vowels. We're going to put a letter T beside each. Okay, and now we're going to see if we can put these sounds together. We know what T says. T says T. And do you remember what letter A says? A says ah. All right, let's blend. T, ah, ta, ta. Good job. Do you remember what E says? What does E say, Sonny? E says eh. E looks like an ear. Eh, eh. Let's blend. T, eh, te, te. I know you remember I, because I looks like a lollipop. And I love lollipops. Lollipops are so delicious. We just learned about the senses. We use our sense of taste, our tongue to taste. And I like tasting lollipops, but sometimes they make me really sticky. Eh. That's what I says. Eh. Eh. T. T. Good job. O has a sore throat. And O says, ah, ah. All right, let's blend. T, ah, ta, ta. Well, you did it. Give yourself a pat on the back. You're on your way to reading. Reading is just blending sounds together. We always start with chew, and you just did a great job. Now we're going to do some math. That was our letter of the day time. For math today, I want to teach you how to spell the word 10. That's the word, or that's the number that we're working on this week. And the word form for the number 10 uses this blend right here. Remember, we said this was te. Now we need to put something here to make 10. So can you remember the letter that says n, 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 as in no, n, 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 n? It's the letter N. So let's put an N at the end. We just spelled the word 10. 10. 10. Well, let's write the word form of 10. T-E-N. And now let's write the number form for 10. A 1 and a 0 is the number 10. Now this is a complete pre-K, so this is our last number if you've been working with us all these weeks until we just start doing all kinds of things with the numbers. But we're spending a week really making sure we know how to write and recognize all of the numbers 1 through 10. This is how you make a 10. It's a 1 and a 0. A 1 and a 0. 1 and a 0. Okay, so now I have another little math activity I want for us to do. We're going to count some teeth. We're going to count and write. Can you tell me how many teeth are here? 1. So let's write the number 1. And you can get the weekly lesson plan and all the worksheets that we do in class at the link below. How many teeth in this mouth? 1, 2, 3. So this is how you write number 3. If you don't have this worksheet, you can always just write the number on your own paper or even skywrite. How many teeth are in this mouth? 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4 looks like this. Count the teeth in the next mouth. 1, 2. There's the number 2. Wow, this next mouth has a mouth full of teeth. How many do you count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good work. Now that was counting and writing 1 through 5, and now we're just going to review them. How many teeth in this mouth? 3. So write 3 again. How many teeth in this mouth? 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's write 4 again. How many teeth in this mouth? Just 1. Good job. How many teeth in this mouth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many teeth in the last mouth? 1, 2. Now this is actually also a great activity for using a 10 frame and adding, because you can count the number of teeth that are white and the number of teeth that are black, and all together that makes 10. So if you're ready for that, you can use this sheet for 10 frame adding. Okay, you did a great job in math. And now I want to talk about our color for this week. It's the color gray, and we're going to learn how to spell gray. Gray spells gray. Gray spells gray. Hi ho, did you know? Gray spells gray. Elephants are gray. Dolphins are gray too. Hi ho, did you know? Gray spells gray. Well, did you notice the song talked about elephants? Elephants are gray. And for science, a great idea might be to make some elephant toothpaste. I'm going to put a link below so that you can see me make some elephant toothpaste and learn how if you'd like to. Now, let's do an art project together. This is what it looks like. I'm just going to tell you about it today. All I did was take 2 pieces of white paper and I just drew a simple tooth on the paper. And then I cut them out and that made a back and a front. I stapled, but you could also glue, but you have to wait for the glue to dry for the next step if you do that. But I just stapled all the way around except for the top, and then I stuffed it inside with cotton balls. I used a marker to work those cotton balls down into this part of the tooth. I added eyes and a mouth, and I made a happy tooth. I stapled and closed up the rest of it, and it's kind of like a puffy tooth. So I thought that was a really cute and easy activity for your art for today. For story time, we're going to read about a wobbly tooth. As you grow up, you might get a wobbly tooth. This is Maisie, Charlie, and the Wobbly Tooth by Lucy Cousins. Today was Charlie's first visit to the dentist. He had a wobbly tooth, and he was a little nervous. So all of his friends went with him. There was lots to do in the waiting room. Soon it was time to see Dr. Biteright. Maisie held Charlie's hand. Dr. Biteright was very nice. He showed Charlie the special dentist chair. It went up, down, and all around, and straight back like a bed. Charlie opened his mouth as wide as he could, so Dr. Biteright could look inside. My, Charlie, what a lot of teeth you have, and what good teeth. Dr. Biteright said the wobbly tooth was a baby tooth ready to fall out. A new tooth would grow in its place. Then Nurse Sparkle took an x-ray picture of Charlie's teeth. Smile, Charlie. Charlie and Maisie learned how to brush their teeth up and down, front and back, up and down. Then Charlie rinsed and spit again. His teeth were dazzling. Dr. Biteright gave Charlie a smiley badge and a book about teeth. Thank you, Dr. Biteright. Goodbye. At bedtime, Charlie brushed his teeth very carefully, up, down, front, back, and pop, out came the wibbly wobbly tooth. Hooray! Charlie had lost his first tooth. Good night, Charlie. Well, guess what? Sue has some teeth. Whoop, Sue was about to lose her teeth. Sue, you have some teeth today. You look really funny, but that's kind of cool that you have teeth now. You have to take care of them, right, Sue? You have to brush them every day, 2 times at least. And you have to eat foods like yogurt and milk and cheese that are good for your teeth to make them strong. I think you did a great job learning today about our teeth. T is for teeth, and T says t, 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 t. We'll see you next time, right, Sue? Goodbye, everyone.